I mean, there's a cost to being hooked up to the system and all. There's a fixed cost component, but I just wonder if we're too much on that end.
Well, when I was looking through.
When you look at water, what is water? Your minimum on water, not your entire bill, because.
You can't do nothing about garbage, we can't do garbage.
I understand. And so water is not gonna be a big part of that.
Yeah.
No, it's, water right now is about, 24 on the minimum side. That's if you're allowed to use up to 3,000, it's gonna be that price. If you go over that, then that's when the usage charge.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I remember Councilman Howe, when he first became exposed to these concepts, especially related to the sewer, you made the point, City Fort Worth charges us a flat amount. Right. For every residence for sewer.
And is that what they do, or they?
No, that is what they do.
That's what they do.
It was corrected that it was actually a volume.
No,
No.
they charge us
Based on our volume of water, right?
No,
No,
that's a flat amount per house.
10,500 gallons per hour.
Because we can't meter it, and so we're charged a flat rate.
But that doesn't necessarily mean, and we don't, that's not how we charge our citizens. That's what we pay for. That's a flat
But we
amount.
charge based on water usage.
Right.
And your
Water in the yard.
Yeah, except they do it in the winter months, so there's less water usage. Most people don't water their yard.
Well, been some years back, Steve remembers very well. We was not charging the pass-through charge to the people, and it finally got to the point we had to catch up.
Right.
And it was
a
major impact.
We don't want to do those.
When we get it, we just have to pass it on through at that time. You can only try to protect so long, then it bites you.
For instance, right now, our minimum rate is $22.63
For water.
for water. If you're, the
What's the other minimum?
proposal was to go up to $23.63, which is $1.
But again, with the minimum sewer is another,
The minimum sewer is a whole different ballgame.
well, I know, but the only reason it's there is because we're enforcing that. I mean, that's a management decision. Right? Because we're paying Fort Worth on a totally different.
Well, we took their 10,500 that they charge us, and that's calculated into our sewer rate, which ends up being about 1,400 cubic feet. That's your base. That's where your base comes from. You have to recoup that.
You're gonna have to do at least that.
Yeah. If you don't
Well,
do anything else.
Not on an individual basis, you don't. I mean, collectively you do. Right, on that whole city. Because they're charging us on a fixed cost basis, and then we're trying to convert it to a very fixed plus variable cost. Right?
Well, we've got to figure out how to make this upkeep that sewer system.
Well, no, sure.
So
Sure.
we have to set rates.
Right. But again, you're managing the total on it from everybody at the end of the year instead of necessarily the individual. But,
So we've got the base rate, 22.63, and slash 26.
663 is for the out of district. They pay about $4 more.
Okay. So that means you have people that aren't in the city of River Oaks that are using our water?
We have people that are not in the
That's
city.
what we're talking about here?
But out of district, out of district is out of the water district, so they're in the city, but they're out of the water district, so they have to get charged extra to equate what the 80% that are in the city and in the district are already paying.
So in the 40s or
Yeah.
50s, individual neighborhoods, I don't know if they voted or if it was someone else, but there was a decision made who was in and who was out, way back then. And that still impacts people's rates.
We're talking about water.
Very well.
The problem with the base rate on water, we're talking $5 a week. That's not $1 a day. So that is to me, is not a big deal. But when you put the garbage and the sewer and everything,
Sure.
then actually that is there.
But when people
Well,
are
it's
comparing
the
that
water
to the
bill.
cities, they're taking that total bill
understand.
comparing them.
Steve mentioned the water district, decision in the forties. The last time we got affected that much by a decision in the forties was the first time you got that.
No, I've known before that. But we talk about that, we're basically less than $1 a day, a bottle of water right there, is $1 or more when you go somewhere to buy.
Right.
So,
Remember, they got pretty good deals on water now, $3 for 24, 32 packs.
but still, we talk about our water bill, but it's not our water bill, it's a combination that makes it out of it.
Utility bill,
And
is better.
if we said we're gonna lower the rate on water itself, it wouldn't be noticeable.
I'm not usually this guy, but I might point out that we're still in the public hearing on the tax rate, I believe.
We're still discussing it.
If we wanted to, some of that seems like it's more numbers set, but I don't care.
So we have 960 apartments in the city?
No, we have 960 individuals in those apartment units. Figured out over a year. That's over a year.
Okay, say,
You multiply so many a month.
but say that, I asked if we had 960 apartments, meaning units. And you said no.
No, you divide that by 12 to see how many you got per month. It's multiplied by 12.
Oh, okay. So,
You're
really
saying
have
if you
to-
divide that by 12, that'll give you the number of
Yeah,
apartment
for
units or
instance, like,
multi-family?
this one down here has 80 units in it, then, I think Saxony has 30,
So that's
and then